Hello everybody, my name is Jasmin and I'm the athletic trainer here at Hudson Catholic High School.
When did you first meet Coach McKnight?
I met Coach McKnight last year. We actually started here together.
What was your first interaction with him like, and what impression did he leave on you?
So my first interaction was funny because I was in this office and I was setting up my office and I was kind of like stocking everything up with tape and, all the typical supplies. And he walked into my office and he was like, hey, like my name is Lamar. I'm the new head coach here. And I told him who I am. And, right from there, we like built a really good relationship. He was helping me out with the tape. I was actually helping him out with his office too. Yeah.
So he comes in to a Hudson Catholic football program that basically got shut down the year before. You obviously come in and you're a part of that new beginning for this football program. What was it like to be a part of that and see that firsthand, the reconstruction of football here at Hudson Catholic?
Honestly, it was amazing. He really started with a very small group of kids. I remember weight room in the beginning was like very small numbers, again, small amount of kids. And then over the time, a bunch of kids just started joining and signing up. I feel like that was one of his skills. He was so good with connecting with people and with the kids and having them join the team. He was really inspiring. And I feel like he really built the football program up from really nothing. And he left it at a really good spot. So I feel like this year, this is big because we get to take on his legacy and really, try to be successful.
How was Coach Brad with the players and on the field as a coach?
So I would say kind of the same. He was really inspiring as well. He really put his heart into everything that he did and said. He was really confident in his work and was always making sure that the kids were doing the best that they could and performing at best at all times. He was really also very respectful to all the other coaches and, myself as a trainer.
We keep hearing about how Lamar was very on top of the players, not only as football players, but as, helping them develop as young men. How was that for you to see that firsthand?
Yeah, definitely. He was not just focused on football. He was very on them about their academics, and he always stated school comes first no matter what. I remember one of his first emails to the whole staff was to make sure that all of his players had good grades, they did their assignments and completed whatever needed to be done for school first. I would also I would see him pull some of his players from classes and stuff and make sure that they're on their game with school. And again, just keeping up with work and not just worried about football.
What made Coach McKnight and Coach Brad stand out?
I think I think it's just the way that they connected with not only the kids, but with the family members, staff, and just like everybody else. When I got this job, I didn't really know much about Hudson Catholic football because, again, the season kind of got cut off, and I feel like they really put the name out there. They left like a true legacy here. Hudson Catholic football is kind of known now. And again, I think it was just a relationship overall with everybody around them and how like they touched so many people, it's crazy. Like so many people turned out for the balloon releases and everything else.
What's the main thing that you want people to take away about Lamar McKnight's life?
I think just his inspiration. He really inspired these young men to be great and to really make sure that they're on the right path. He always stated that, you don't want to get caught up into like the streets or, hanging around with bad people. These kids have a chance to play football or sport in general just to get away from things like that and to just make sure that, they're always taking care of themselves, their families, and going to school and just being successful.
What's one word you would use to describe both of them? We'll start with Brad. You would say legendary?
Yeah, I would say legendary because, again, they left such a big legacy here and just in the state. And they connected with all ages of young men, boys, football-wise, families, and yeah.
So you say Coach McKnight and Coach Brad are
Yeah.
legendary guys.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank
No
you so
problem.
much. It was a pleasure.
So I have a few pictures here, but this one stands out a lot because this was my athletic training room sign-in sheet. So each athlete needs to sign in before they enter. And Coach McKnight actually was just joking, by signing it. And it's really crazy how he put my life for the injury or body part treated. And then like a few days after that, we heard of his passing.